Hi, this is a follow-up video for the wall climbing one which I posted previously. In this video, I am going to show how to increase your leg strength. So there are 10 exercises for it. They're more like levels. So once you progress through the easier ones to the harder ones, you don't need to come back to the easier ones again. So here they are. Squats, no brainer. Weighted squats, deck squats jumping for height, and then we move on to single leg squats, SLS negative, SLS with support, then full SLS, then deck SLS, then deck SLS jumping, and obviously jumping for height later on. When you are progressing through the levels, you are going to be in multiple levels simultaneously, and it's not going to be consecutive all the time. Like for example, you'll be able to do deck squats jumping for height and single leg squats, a full single leg squat simultaneously, which is like 8th level and 5th level. So it's not like you need to master the current level before going to the next level. Like you can start single leg squats negative while doing deck squats jumping, or even deck squats. So a good way to know that you have mastered a current level is if you can do 15 minimum repetitions without any effort. So I can do minimum 15 deck squat jumping for height without much effort, but I can't do more than 6 full SLS. So that's where I am at right now. So I need to do minimum 15 repetitions of SLS effortlessly, and only then I can move on to the next one, which is SLS jumping. It's like I can do an SLS jumping only if I can get comfortable with a normal full SLS. Okay, so I'll do and show each of these now. So proper way to do a squat is not till here. We have to go full range of motion. So this is not the right way. I have to go full range of motion. And once squats are done, you can use anything that's heavy to do weighted squats. After weighted squats, we have deck squats. So you need a bit more space for deck squats. You start with a normal squat. Go like this. That is a deck squat. So doing a deck squat might be difficult if you have a fat belly like me, especially while getting up after you complete the roll. That doesn't mean you have to stop doing it. I definitely did not. You can just use hands for support or put the legs a bit wider in order to stop the belly from obstructing your progress. It's going to go away with time anyway if you just keep doing consistently. Ideal way to do is this, but I can't get up like this because of my fat belly. So I spread my hands like this in order to gain more momentum, and right now my legs are a bit farther. Ideally they should be like this. If I keep my legs closer, I need to put my hands to take support. And then I can do a normal squat. So that was deck squat. Next is deck squat jumping. Same thing until deck squat. In the end, we just had to jump. That was deck squat for jumping. Now the next one is deck squat jumping for height. So I'm going to use this, which is like above my knee level. So start from here. So this is the level that I reached after like several months of doing. But when you are starting out, you can't do this height obviously. So you can start this simple normal height, maybe this height. So you just have to find the maximum height you can jump after doing a leg squat, and then keep increasing it as you progress through. Right now I'm kind of stuck at this height. I can jump until here, but I cannot jump this height without losing confidence or without being scared that I might hit and fall. That's all the first 5 levels, and I've kind of mastered all those 5 levels. Now next is single leg squats. So SLS negative is how you start to learn SLS. So you start like this. You're probably going to fall down like this in the beginning. You just have to keep doing this. If you're falling off, no problem. Just continue, keep doing it, and eventually you're going to stop falling down, and then later you're going to fall down slower, and then you won't fall down at all. So after you're done with single leg squat negative, the next one is single leg squat with a support. So it's basically sitting on a height and then trying to get up on a single leg. You need to find a minimum height from which you can get up on a single leg with most difficulty. So you just start by sitting on the minimum height, spread out one of your legs and hands. Try to get onto the leg which you are trying to stand up on, and then just get up. And then you can continue doing this. Sit, rest, get back up. If you find something like this is too low, like I said, you just need to find a minimum height. If that is too low, then you can try this one. If you feel that you are able to do single leg squats or with this support height easily, then you can gradually reduce the height. Maybe use a combination of something like this and this, which is like this much lower, and then you keep going lower. All you have to do is find stuff which you can sit on and keep reducing them over time, and then eventually you're going to be able to do a single leg squat without any support. So that was SLS negative, SLS support, and a full SLS. Now is deck SLS. So here is where I can't do. So this is where I stop. I mean, I need to master SLS before going on to SLS jumping. It's not like I shouldn't do, it's just that I can't do. I mean, I can try. I can't. And if you're starting with any of these and having any troubles, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely reply. Also like and subscribe if you find my content useful. See you in the next one.